Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ninja Exploration. And guess what? Yep, that's right. We found a suitable wormhole. And it only took us a day of casual wormhole hunting. Not too bad. As you can see, this wormhole does have a wolf riot effect. I'm also sitting at a K162 connection at the moment, just to keep an eye on it to see, if we get any people going in or out and that type of thing. And so, I think today would be a good day to do some intel gathering, because this wormhole is occupied. There is a tower up at one of the moons. There's also a dead tower at one of the other moons as well. But let's go ahead and go check out the pause that's anchored. And I'll bring up worm nav here, and you can see it's a C1 with a nullsec static with a wolf riot effect. In fact, a wormhole with these specific parameters is quite rare. There are about 349 C1s. Of those, there are 28 with a nullsec static. Of those, there are only 2 with a wolf riot effect. So I'm feeling pretty lucky I found this one. It's a pretty cool wormhole. And so now we're at the anchored post in the system. And if we do a show info on the post, that will get us the corp. And then with the corp info, we can do some intel gathering on things like evekill and evewho. In fact, let's pull up evekill first. This is a 3-month-old corp. The one that I find interesting is that they've already managed to, have 13 billion in losses over 3 months. So let's go to April and see what's going on with these guys. Wow, so they lost a Providence in Losec. That's a good way to start out a corp. And some industrials and looks like a pause module in a different wormhole. Yep. Wow, more losses. Oh, wow, this is a different wormhole where they've had a few procure losses, and they lost their pause in that wormhole as well. Large ship assembly array, so that would imply Orca, especially if they're in the lower class wormholes where an Orca can't fit into. I can see one. Oh, speaking of an Orca, there's an Orca loss and another pause loss. So that's 3 different wormholes so far. So by my account, this is the 4th wormhole this particular corp is trying to live in. Now, I'm probably not going to go pause bashing anytime soon, but as you can see, they did have quite a few retriever losses, so perhaps I need to get a stealth bomber in this hole so I can kill some mining barges. Maybe that would be some fun. And if we pull up evewho, we can get the convenience of having all of their character names, and then we can get them all watch listed. And the purpose of the watch list is that anytime I see someone online, I can know that there might be a target in the wormhole, and I'll also run locator agents on the characters I see log in, so I can see if there is see exactly who's in the wormhole. And once I have an idea of who's in the wormhole, I'll start trying to get intel on them, like what kind of ships they fly, and that type of thing. So I didn't point it out too well in the video, but there is a large ship assembly array in here, so that would imply that they're going to be building an Orca in this wormhole since it can't fit through a C1 connection. Let's go check out our static wormhole for the day and see what's going on there. I'm really excited for this wormhole, using it as a means to travel, and then on top of that we might have some targets to blow up. It's probably going to be great fun. Really looking forward to it. It's just, man, I really need some more alts, or maybe I can get some friends in Eve and they come squat in this wormhole with me, right? Yeah, right. Who has the patience for that? Alright, and so we got spit out into branch. Branch, I don't like branch. It was one of the regions I was looking at on Dotland, and it just didn't look good. And if I pull up the, it's just, yeah, it's not a good region. So I don't plan to explore branch. I'll just wait for this wormhole to die of natural causes, and then see where the next static goes. That's the one thing about the C1 though. It's a pain in the ass to collapse since an orca can't fit through it. In fact, not much of anything can fit through a C1. You can't fit a battleship through it. The mass limitation per jump is like 20 million. And so it would like take, if you have the max mass, it takes 50 jumps, around 50 jumps to collapse a C1. And with polarization, it just take forever with one character collapse in a C1. So it's not, I would say a C1 is probably not our best bet, but we'll go with what we have. Maybe move up to a higher wormhole just to make chain collapse a little bit easier in the future. Well, I think that'll do it this time, guys. Have a good one.